recognize these guys from their numerous television appearances, including The Tonight Show, The Today Show, Steve Harvey's Big Time. They're featured in the Addams Family movie.
Our next guests are the finest club passers in juggling today.
They hold 4 Guinness World Records. They were even invited to London for a Royal Command performance for Prince Charles.
We've got 2 of the best in the world who will juggle chainsaws for us here.
Let's hear it for John and Owen, the passing zone.
The passing zone.
The passing zone. The passing zone. Come on,
We do have something dangerous. In this next stunt, we are going to juggle 6 torches.
We just added this to this whole routine.
Look at this.
This is kind of
We
fun.
do this while wearing these blindfolds. Not over our eyes.
No way.
No.
How's that going to work?
That would be stupid.
Man, that would be so hard.
No, we're not that good.
No. Yeah,
Okay, here we go. Today is all about the elements of success and building on success, accepting new challenges and facing change and having fun with change. It's important that you have open communication and you work together. You folks have to do a lot of juggling in your life and in your work. We know a thing or two about teamwork. And that is what a company like this is all about. All of you coming together here, working together, helping each other, learning trust, communication, cooperation. Exactly. Right. We're going to get someone from this audience to join our team up here on stage and perform something we couldn't do without that person.
Right.
We got a guy right here. Give him a huge round of applause. Let's hear it for him.
Please say hi to Roland.
Hi, Roland.
We'd like to ask Mr. Hasselhoff if he'd care to join
David,
us.
would you come up here, please? Let's give him a huge round of applause. You want to see us do something dangerous, right?
All right. Very good. Hang on there, David.
Here we go.
Oh, this is going to be a load of fun.
This is so
Check
cool.
out these
All
bad
right.
boys.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are going to be more behind your
All
face
right,
than
so
in front
they're both
and back.
whizzing
If you
back
move,
and
we
forth
could
like
hit
this at
you. You
lightning
might die.
speed.
Hold very,
Okay.
very steady.
We just got these,
Don't
too.
move. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry. Sorry. No, I'm good. I got it.
John.
I'm fine.
John.
I'm fine. What?
You dropped a sickle.
Well, it just slipped.
I saw that.
No, we weren't even juggling.
Come on, man.
No,
it doesn't
don't
matter.
do this again.
You know what happens whenever you drop a sickle?
I hate this part.
How
Just
many
do it.
shows is this
I know.
gonna take you?
It's embarrassing.
I'm so sorry you had to
This
see
is-
that roll. It's
No.
like every single
This is an
show
old
now.
shirt.
I don't
It's
even
an
know
old
anymore.
shirt, okay? Come on.
Can we just get your initials right there and just a signature? It's for our protection.
Exactly.
All right. He
Let's
actually did it.
Go!
Don't move, David. Don't move. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Here, one more
Look out. Okay, here it is.
Ready? Hi-ya! Ladies and gentlemen! Hang on!
Keep it going. There we are. Just work with me, okay? So we can get through. No, ow! Jeez. Sorry, I dropped mine. It's the only juggling trick that's the perfect example of the 3 key principles of teamwork. Number 1, set a common goal.
Number 2, trust each other's abilities.
And number 3, try not to freak out if, accidentally, your butts touch.
Man, I hate that.
We have a breakout session.
Yikes.
Oh, yes!
Thank you very much.
There it is.
In one try.
Bowling ball juggling. Yes,
That's right.
Just starting with a bowling ball.
Nobody does that,
It's
John.
a dream come true.
Yeah, but actually, what would be more impressive than juggling with 1 bowling ball? Well, 2.
Oh my God. He's okay.
It's
He's
just
fine,
the old
folks.
rubber
He's
bowling
it's
ball.
rubber.
Oh,
it just
man.
bounces. I love
Ivers,
that.
that is the best,
Gets him
isn't
every
it?
time. What's the big one?
All right,
Come on.
we'll go with the
That's
bowling
what they
ball.
want. There it is.
Oh.
So now I'm juggling 4 rings. It's kind of hard to get that 5th ring into the pattern, so sometimes I need to come up with new creative solutions. Thank you. Thank you very much. There are very few jugglers besides myself who have the skill and the physique necessary for 6-ring juggling.
That's
Oh,
what
yes.
I'm talking about.
There we go. Thank you.
The Super John 8000. He juggles better than the actual John. Hang on a second.
Finally, we realized we could use teamwork once again, and we could do both together at the same time.
So tonight, we'd like to leave you with a piece that we believe is both beautiful, yet dangerous.
Stay right where you are. We're going to be back in just a second.
Hey, John, you know what? You're getting pretty good with that.
Oh, thanks. You know, it did take me a little getting used to at first, but now I hardly even notice it.
Owen, Morse, and John Wave, passing zone. Nicely done, guys.
The last time you all were on this program, you were doing a ballet with chainsaws.
Yeah.
And now you're back juggling humans. It took you 4 years to come up with this?
Yes, we've been developing this for a while. We think this is going to be a very big thing for our country.
We're doing our part as jugglers, anything we can.
Yeah, the stock
humans
market.
were hurt during the development of this.
No humans,
As
no.
far as you know.
What this whole event is about people.
Today, we are going to juggle people. 3 people with the right stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we introduce to you the world's first Juggle-nauts.
Here they are, folks.
Let's hear it for them. Let's hear it. Here they come.
This is one small step for our career.
And one giant leap toward litigation.
Yeah.
Today, folks, believe it or not, we are going to teach all of you how to juggle.
How many of you believe that at the end of this 45 minutes to an hour, you'll be juggling 3 balls? Raise your hand if you think you'll be juggling 3 balls.
That's about 25% believers.
A lot of people, when we do these sessions, they think there's no way in an hour's time we're going to be juggling.
This is going to be a hands-on workshop. We're all going to be up and moving and helping each other out.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
We are going to start with 1 ball, all right? Now, this may seem a little simple or elementary to some of you. Unfortunately, it might be kind of tricky for some of you, too.
Yeah.
But you'll be the ones we'll have to work with.
It was a lot of fun. I figure if you guys can teach me to juggle, I can learn just about anything at this point.
You people have been given a lot of goals that may seem very difficult to achieve. And one of the points of this juggling exercise is to realize that sometimes it's a big leap from where you are to where you want to go.
Sure.
But if you take one step at a time, each of the steps is quite simple. And if you know the step that you need to take to get one step further, and you do that, and then you take the next step, and then the next step, before you know it, you've reached the goal.
It's great. It's very exciting. It's motivating. And kind of tie in the juggling of multiple activities and the day-to-day challenges in with something that's fun and gets people up out of their chairs.
Two objects is the key. This is the big maneuver. This is where the whole secret lies. It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun that
Makes
way.
you feel like a juggler.
But
Yeah. Right, left, right, stop. Hand the ball across. Right, left, right. Pick the ball up.
Or balls. Pick the balls
Sure.
up.
Right, left, right, stop. That's what we're shooting for right now.
I know, it's exciting, isn't it? It's hard to hold back. Now you see how we got sucked into it.
I know.
You may also realize that by now you've probably done a couple hundred lunges.
Yeah.
You'll be feeling it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Squats and lunges and
good
everything.
exercise. Yeah.
Very good exercise for you. You don't see a lot of overweight jugglers.
No.
And that
Partially
that
just
could-
because they can't afford to eat.
Well,
That's
yeah,
really, maybe
that's part of it,
right.
but also the
Yeah.
exercise. It's also great for relieving stress, and really this is a perfect way to take a little 5 or 10 minute break even in your day. A lot of people have the juggling balls at their office, and you know, when they've had enough of staring at their computer or something, you stand up and in a small amount of space and without disturbing people, it's a fun activity to do for 5 or 10 minutes to loosen up and just relax a little bit. We'll learn the steps, and it will be obvious that you're going to have to probably put in a little more time on your own.
Several years.
It's
I thought it was phenomenal, something I've never experienced before. Actually, I was very doubtful that I could juggle 2 balls, let alone 3, but I actually was able to accomplish that.
Well, we could have had Mr. Traditional Inspirational Speaker, or we could have had Passing Zone. How about hearing for Passing Zone? Thank you very much. That was great.
Thank you very much.
I think it's a great deal, and it works well with the company.